See what it is up. You better the uncle. He said, don't let the man run.
This is what Regina Daniels wrote. Imagine the Nigerian police beating up my brother like a criminal. What exactly was the violent arrest for? Ned, you have power, connections, and money, right? Wild for you to think I have none. What I wouldn't want to do to you is to let the man I see, or rather once saw as an Nwoko, fall before everyone. Because you bloody know your little girl Gina is capable of that. I just hate this feeling of wishing my boy's father's name remains a legacy. You know why? Boys don't grow to change their surnames. In other words, Regina Daniels is saying that she has the ability and capability to make a man who has power, connections, and money fall. Maybe in other climes, but not in Nigeria. And even in other climes, it might be a little bit difficult. But let us look at Nigeria. Regina cannot fall Ned Nwoko in any way. Why? There are certain, let's say, certain action that are frowned upon in other climes, but not in Nigeria. For example, what will Regina Daniels put forward? Is it, oh, you are into juju, you are into defrauding the public, you are into, everybody knows, it is clear. You see your police officers on the streets, on the roads, extorting people in broad daylight all over the federation. You see your politicians, once they are on the opposition and they get arrested, they begin to feign some sickness, and the next thing you see them fall and they wheel them into the court, and afterwards they ask the judge to give them leave to treat themselves, and that's the end of the story. The next thing you will hear is, if you join our party, your sins will be forgiven. Just forfeit a certain percentage of what you have stolen. End of story. Am I saying we should encourage acts of wickedness? No. But what I do know is that there is more to what the eyes can see. For example, Regina came into that marriage with a mindset rooted in the trenches. I mean, she's all about, what am I gaining and getting from this marriage financially, materially? That's all that she came into the marriage for, which to an extent is not bad, to an extent, because she's young and she feels Ned needs me, needs my youth, and I need his money. What they did not agree upon is how this will be met. Ned, obviously, married to Regina with other women, he got 2 kids from Regina. And Regina, still in her 20s, screamed and shouted, I am nothing in your house, but I am queen in mine. And I wondered, like, you want to be a queen? Like, how many queen? Like, are you like saying you want to be a queen that will command the king? The king reigns supreme. Being queen is just more like a figurehead. You cannot command. You do not have authority above the king. In this case, Ned Nwoko He's the king. You said he has power, he has connections, he has money, right? And you think you have money. You don't. You think you have power. No. You have connections. No. You don't have nothing to fight Ned. The only power that you might think you have is social media, that he can crush you, like what he's doing right now. That your brother is misbehaving, your brother is talking anyhow, your brother is that. He has power to do all of this. Maybe social media can help you a little bit, shake him up, like, hey, don't bully her, don't do this. Ned Nwoko does not need public validation. Like, he's not into entertainment. He's not a singer that you can cancel. That is what Regina needs to understand. Like, oh, I'm going to expose. What do you want to expose about this man? Nothing. Why? Our society does not punish certain act or action. So he has nothing to lose. And secondly, he is a senator. Maybe might want to be governor when the new state gets created, Anyoma state. Maybe might want to be, but that does not stop him from being president or governor, whatever. Like, it does not stop him per se. Now, the next thing we heard from Regina Daniels is, hey, I have nothing to my name. And I wondered what she wanted. She wants property. She wants material things aside her phones, Rolex wristwatch, clothes. She wants cars to her name. How is that possible? Like, man is married to about 5 to 6 wives or so, thereabout. Now, all of the women will have cars to their names. Are you going to manage the cars? Like, are you guys going to maintain those cars? Or you will have to pay for all the maintenance of your cars. You drive to wherever you want. It's not a bad thing if that is the arrangement. But the arrangement of Ned Nwoko is different. Together we enjoy. Together we roll. Nothing apart from your clothes, your private personal, will be on your name. And that's how polygamy works. Unfortunately, it seems Regina will be the one, due to her craft, what she does, will be the one to put Ned in a certain light, which Ned cares less about it. Ned can replace Regina within days. You'll be shocked at a lot of women out there that are willing. But let us look at this part of domestic violence. He said that he has never been that kind of man, and we've not seen any evidence from Regina Daniels that points to any form of violence. I mean, when I say evidence, I mean inflicted by Ned Nwoko. I mean the acts of it, not you showing some bruises that could have be gotten from your aggressive whatever, and then the person tries to protect himself. Just imagine you're pointing fingers, trying to put your fingers into the eyes of your husband, and he waves off your hand, and then your hand hits the wall, and then you are shouting, "Oh my God, look at what you have done to me!" Stuff like that. We need to be guided. The arrest, beating up of your brother like a criminal. Your brother has been talking a lot. He has been saying certain things. I'm not saying that Ned should now begin to act like a criminal and try to send some criminal police to beat up your criminal brother. No, that's not what we are saying. I'm not encouraging any form of violence. I'm not asking for it at all to be, meted on your brother. No, not even you in any form. I've said it that verbal abuse, any kind of abuse, is not accepted. Misuse of power, authority position is not accepted. But we have to call a spade a spade. That's the truth of it. You came into the marriage hoping that you will grab all the goodies, and then maybe one day you will say you are tired of the marriage, having gotten like 2-3 houses. You're not a mistress. That's what you should understand. And maybe your mom did not tell you, or maybe you are not schooled to understand that you're not a mistress. Mistresses are the ones that request for settlement, like, I want something on my name. But when you're married to a man and a polygamous setting, I don't know. At times, the man might be a little bit, open-handed. My want to give you certain things like take this. Is already settling you. There is no will. There is no will. And most times, just look at the life of MQ Abiola. He gave a property to one of his wives. When he died, his son took over everything and went to court. He did everything and made sure that none of those wives can lay hold on anything and say, this one was given to me personally. It's a serious matter.